Hello and welcome to No Time to Explain. Hopefully that didn't get cut off because I hit the button at an awkward time, but let me explain something. I am sick, so apologies for any sick-related things that occur in this video or my raspy voice. But this is No Time to Explain. Just got greenlit on Steam. I'm going to delete my save. I've got it backed up, so it should be fine. I'm also having to scale this a bit oddly, so because as far as I'm aware, there's no true graphical setting, so it's just this resolution, which is 1080p all the time, which is fine if you're not recording. I can't record 1080p. Anyway, there's a few things, like for one, the sound volume does this. I'm just holding the left mouse button as if to drag it. Works fine with music, as you can see. But this, for some reason, just goes down while you're holding it, so that's a bit weird. The menu itself doesn't function quite right. You can see the mouse is a bit finagly because it uses the hardware mouse, I believe is what that would be called. So it's a bit finagly about that. There's this screaming guy setting, leave that on because that's kind of half of the humor. But this game it kind of reminds me of SuperMeatBoy, essentially. Very fast-paced action platformy thing, bit kind of puzzly, kind of sorta, not really, mostly platform. And to fully explain it, I'm going to delete my save so we can start from the beginning. Assuming this button actually works. Which it appears it does not, so we might just have to start from where I am. Interesting. Alright, so basically this game is about time paradoxes, and this thing. It's a laser. It fires laser beams. So this is basically where the platforming comes in. So you can see I can jetpack around basically with this thing. These are level selectors. If I laser them a little bit, they'll start spinning around. They will show me how many hats I have collected. Oops. If you shoot them a lot, they'll explode. I'll have to wait a second for that to go back. And that will lead you to a set of levels. As you can see, I've gone all the way over here. I think that would be... Yeah, both of these are new, so I might actually show these off. Oh, there's a bunch of new ones over here. But they do get harder and harder as you go along, so I might want to start back here just to show it off. When you first start, you get thrown into, like, a ridiculous chain of events. And that's basically what these are, is ridiculous chains of events, basically. Where your future self goes to your house, gets taken away by a crab or something, you have to follow the crab while he bleeds and yells at you and things. It's a bit weird. Anyway, let's go into this world.
Tell my life I said, oh my god! Oh!
Okay, so that's a bit loud, so I'm going to edit the volume settings and just max them out, and I'll deal with the audio later. Either way, welcome to the game. Let's go this way. I missed. Let's do it again. Now do you see why I think it's like SuperMeatBoy? And he's freaking out. Oh, I almost made it. Come on. I had a bit of an issue with this level last time as well. There we go. Not entirely sure what the trick for that is. Oh, that sucks. So spikes kill you instantly. I jumped into that one. Water will make you float, as one might expect. Oh, there we go. There's like another character or something that I've seen before. That's also a bit weird. There we go. I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time. It's incredibly confusing. Oh my god. Indeed, ow. So these levels aren't... Oh, good god. I need to keep checking where my mouse is. These levels are fairly early on. I don't actually know how many levels there are. But these are, in fact, fairly early, so they're going to be relatively easy in terms of the difficulty scale here. There we go. And we'll just fire a laser downward there. Yes, it is extremely unlikely. And I know where to go on this level. There is a hat over there. I remember that. There it is.
My insides and my outsides are in pain!
Your insides and outsides, you say? So you can only fire the laser for so long. I'll actually give you a demo, and you can see it starts losing power and it gets thinner. To which point it no longer acts like a jetpack, so you have to just not use it for a while, which is what this water is here for. So now we have a full power laser beam of doom. We can kind of man-waver ourselves over here. Jetpack along, there we go. Oh, and a boss fight. There's periodic boss fights. I've only had, I think, really 2. One of them was the crab at the very start of the game. They're generally not that tricky as far as I can tell. Ow. You don't actually die because it's, you know, time paradoxes or something like that. So you turn red for a little bit and then you reappear, as I don't actually know if that has any effect on the boss's health. Maybe he regains health or something, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, SS Easter egg text back there. I actually just noticed that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. That was meant to be Easter egg. Anyway, this was greenlit on Steam. I'm pretty sure today is when it was greenlit. Ow. So laser him a bunch. Get over here. Whoa, not in the water, you fool. Oh, how do you dodge that? You must just get really high up and dodge it. Seems like it would be a smart thing to do. I didn't see him do that last time I fought him. And then I jab myself on the spikes. Good job, me. As you can see, though, there doesn't appear to be any real... My guy flew over there. Downside to dying, so I'm not entirely sure. There are a few glitches. Also, you see this scene like 70 times.
Okay. I am you from the future. No time to wait a minute.
Don't kick yourself into the crab, man. That's not how that works. And we're back here. You'll see that scene a lot of times, so kind of get used to it. So, I'm curious why they're all listed as new now. I think... I appear to have, what? So that's something that should probably be fixed, I'm sure. So apparently, I've deleted my save. Is that a hat up there? I thought there was a hat up here. So apparently I've deleted my save, but not actually reset the game. So hold on, let me delete it again. It doesn't give you any sort of confirmation. Interesting. And I will, I'll go ahead and reset the game and see if I can show you the start of the game. It's a few things that could be improved, I'll admit. But it is still a fun game, and hopefully I convey that to you a little bit. So I'll be right back. And we're back, and this actually had the desired effect of deleting my save and restarting the game, which is what I wanted to do to begin with. However, here we are. Here's this scene again, with a slightly different person.
I am you from the future. There's no time to explain. Follow me to... Oh, Christ! Ah!
Righty-ho, follow him! As you can see, I have experience, and then we get this. Time paradoxes. And then this again. Slightly different, you may notice. Assuming I didn't go through it fast enough. And a time paradox again. Game is basically just bashing it into your head that there's time paradoxes. I'm sure it is. So now we have a top hat and a monocle. Which is just great, in fact. I didn't notice that the first time. And now we're Russian. And I've killed myself. I would like to point out the music in this game is astoundingly good. I really do like the music in this game. And now we're back here, except, again, slightly different. No time to explain. Fire the laser. And then run away from the missiles. Ow. Okay, I got shot. I don't think I've ever actually been hit by that laser that comes out. I'm not sure if it does anything, really. There's an eyeball. There's some missiles. That's close. Again, there doesn't seem to be any downside of getting hits or dying, per se. You just kind of respawn. In boss fights, you kind of respawn in the boss fight. In the levels, a lot of the time you actually respawn at the start of the level, so that's your downside there. Hit the freaking thing! There we go. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to show you from the beginning, just so you could get kind of a thing going here. Oh my god, a crab. It's the crab that stole our friend! Nuke his face. Nuke his face, and then I'm out of power. Run away. I failed. Actually, I think this boss fight's actually easier if you just stand underneath them like this. What prank tail am I hitting? Ow. I think I might actually need to be above him now. Do I? Yeah. Okay, so there is a reason to go above him. To fire lasers at his face. Hello. And then we're back here. Again.
Okay. I am you from the future. No time to wait a minute.
And then we're back here. Right. So now I've shown you the beginning, I've shown you some levels in the center. I can't actually remember which level set I showed you. Maybe I should have showed you later levels prior to deleting my save, but whatever. There is one level set that I explicitly want to show. I'm not sure which one it's this one. So periodically this will happen. You've got this guy, he's got his little fans, and his is a bit different. He shoots. What happens when he shoots? He flies across the level. And he likes to say doing it a lot, which is hilarious. I love this character. He's got like fans that follow him around and everything. Oh, fail. There we go. Pro. And then you've got that guy in the background saying how extremely unlikely things are. Ow. Doing it, that's right. Oh. I love that just this game is so incredibly random, and it's such a good game. I enjoy it. It's very much a SuperMeatBoy game. Ow. In terms of the you die, you immediately respawn. It doesn't have the... Oh, there's a hat over there. I missed. Can I get it from here? Yes. I found a hat. Yay. Ready-ho. I'll explain the hats in a second. I don't actually know if the hats do anything, but... doesn't have the same thing where you restart the level from scratch as SuperMeatBoy does. That was bad. You kind of restart near where you died, which makes it far less irritating because the levels seem to be a bit more difficult. They don't look like it now. There's another hat up there, but I can't be bothered with it. Doesn't look like it now. However, I can attest that the levels get very, very difficult very, very quickly. I've also pretty much doomed myself to a harder way of doing this. Ready? There we go. It's much easier if you just shoot the tops off that and walk across. You'll also get this later. It'll be timed later. I don't know what you get for actually doing it in the time limit, but it's really, really hard. They give you like 60 seconds to do all of his levels. I'm having issues just getting through this, despite the fact that I've done it many times, much better than that. In fact, I'm pretty sure I may have actually done it I think I did it in like 80 seconds or something. Oh, come on. I'm having issues doing it this time because I'm being a doofus. There we go. This last one's a bit more difficult because I tend to just wedge my face in the wall. There we go. Rightio, and we're back. Did you have fun there? Look at how this game works. Let's do this one. Why not? Hey, you'll be right. So he says a bunch of random stuff. He has a set amount of things that he can say. Whoa, Nelly. There we go. There's another hat that I missed, but I don't care. I'm basically just showing you the game, is essentially what I'm doing here. This one I had some serious issues with because I couldn't quite figure out when to use the thing. Quite clearly not there. There we go. Bit better that time. This is also another one I had an issue with until I realized I could do this. And then suddenly it became much easier. Become? It has become. There we go. Basically spoiling how to do levels. Ow. And this again. Yeah. And now it's timed. And I seriously doubt I'm going to get it in the time limit given how poorly I've done before. That was a bad start. That's also a bad start. There we go. Oh, come on. Don't screw me, game. Don't do that. There we go. I'm curious if I can get over there. I've already screwed up the time. I got the hat anyway. That's something. Never had that hat. Oh. There we go. Definitely not getting the time. That time is extremely difficult to get. Especially when you continue to screw up like I'm doing. Come on, me. Oops. There we go. I could do better than that. I've done better than that before already. There we go. And then I keep doing that a lot. I do that like a metric crap ton where I accidentally shoot myself up on that ledge. If anyone has any idea what happens when you get that time, feel free to say it in the comments, but I have no idea because I've never done it before. I also did that like an idiot. Ow. Did I shoot I shot myself off of the map? Oh, word. This is a poor example. I was doing better than this earlier, when I was actually not recording. Kind of how everything works. Every time I record, I do poorly. Go. And there's still, you might notice, 2 more levels to go through. Yeah, doing it. And then I killed myself. 2 more levels to go through before we even get to the end of this. I think the best I've done is like 80 seconds would be my estimate of the best I've done anyway. Oh, come on. It's probably easier to just jump. Maybe not. Because you don't know where you are when you're up in the air like that. I basically do angles with this guy as I try to figure out which angle to shoot at. You can control him in the air. There we go. There we go. And now I've done it before. And then as you do them, you unlock more levels. As you can see, there's a level right there. I don't actually know how many levels there are. Obviously there's this screen worth, but there's a red one that appears right there that may actually unlock a new level select area. But in each of these, there's generally anywhere from 3 to 5 levels based on the theme, and then there's typically some other stuff that happens. And because these are so quick, actually I've already shown that one, haven't I? Yeah, that's the one we were fighting the shark. I was gonna say, because these are quick, I might show some more, but I think we're good. We'll go ahead and end this little showcase of the game here. I quite like it. I killed myself on the level select level, that's quite the accomplishment, me. It's currently, what is it, $7.50 on Steam, normally 10. Oh, you can replay that level, can you? I didn't realize that. Oh well. But it's $7.50 on Steam, 10 normally, quite fun. You should totally get it if you like action-y platform stuff. And the jetpack mechanic adds quite a bit of interesting stuff to the level design. Later on, it gets pretty darn complex. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.